This is Celebrity Page TV. We're covering pop culture news from around the world. I'm Sonia ISABELLE here in the CelebrityPage.com New York City newsroom. Hey, James.
Hey, Sonia, and I'm James Vaughn, keeping you covered from our West Coast newsroom. From Hollywood to your hometown, here's what's on today's episode.
It's been a dark couple years, and it's nice to have something to just laugh at.
It's a big week for new TV to watch. We're getting a preview from the cast of the brand new comedy, Welcome to Flash.
Also, I've worked on a lot of projects that I didn't believe in half as much as I believe in this.
We love him on SNL. Now Chris Redd tells us about his newest series called Bust Down.
Plus,
it was so fun. And so, it really did feel like we were back.
Just as they return, we also find out when the Marvelous Mrs Maisel is ending. Details on how much longer the show is sticking around. But first, it's another busy week for TV watchers as multiple shows make their debuts.
Hi, I'm Stormfront.
Season 3 of The Boys doesn't arrive until June 3rd, but 2 of its superheroes have just launched brand new series. Up first is Langston Kerman, aka Eagle the Archer, in the new comedy Bust Down.
Bust Down is about 4 people working in the back of a casino in Gary, Indiana.
We don't even
bust down. Cause y'all need to step out of my office so I can leave before I'm supposed to.
The show, which co-stars SNL's Chris Redd, dropping some intentionally vague trailers.
If you sit and you go, hey, that felt like a word problem, then afterwards maybe you'll come back and try to solve the word problem, you know?
What's up, New York?
Chris keeping busy with Saturday Night Live and Keenan, but adding this project for personal reasons.
My friends, I wanted to make something with these guys for a very long time. It's been a blessing, man. It's been fun. I'm a workaholic to the point where I have to actually be careful now, I guess. But I've been working like this as long as I can remember. I was just broke. And so now I get to work on stuff that actually feeds my life and me creatively.
Being black, being gay, being a woman, right? There's mad assignments.
Also doing double duty is Sam Jay, who's not only in Bust Down, but also coming back for season 2 of her HBO show, Pause.
I'm having a lot of fun because I'm lucky to be doing this stuff with my friends, you know. From Pause to Bust Down, I'm working with people that I respect the most, love the most, and just getting to create and grow with a team of people that I really don't feel like I could do it without.
Man, bust down this.
And as for what fans can expect from this new comedy,
the show is just an all-around bust-gut, laughing, funny comedy show that I think is a tad bit niche, and it gets into a lot of pockets that we haven't seen on TV yet, so I'm really excited to share with the world.
Bust Down is streaming now on Peacock.
Flash does have some colorful characters, but, you know, it's part of its charm.
Over on Fox, Aya Cash moves from The Boys to a small town in the new sitcom Welcome to Flash.
A documentary crew basically comes and shoots a small town in the middle of America, a place called Flash, which is in Ohio, sort of in the vein of like a Parks and Rec, and following that tradition.
The church moved me here from Minneapolis. Bit of a change.
I moved here with Joe when he got the job. Then he dumped me. I can't compete with God. And apparently Tinder.
Also starring in the series is Sean William Scott, who plays a minister, which is a long way from his famous role in the American Pie movies.
I've mostly played kind of party animal guys, but that's why this is really fun. You know, he's very different, plays at a very different speed. And although he's funny, he's a little bit more of the straight guy.
We need more soup!
And as for Aya's other TV series,
I'm waiting for season 3 just as much as you are. That's all I can say.
Until then, we'll be watching her in Welcome to Flash Thursdays on Fox. If you can believe it, there are even more shows that just recently started streaming.
Oh yeah, Sonia, that includes some of the funniest people in Hollywood who are throwing an exclusive after party. And today's Celebrity Page TV has your invitation to this star-studded event.
Actor and celebrity humanitarian Xavier was found dead tonight. His body discovered on the cliff during an after party for his high school reunion.
What starts as a reunion of old friends soon turns into a murder mystery. Dave Franco playing the classmate who winds up dead. Tiffany Haddish, the police detective, called in to investigate.
It's clear that Anique killed him.
Oh my God, no, I didn't.
I'm guessing you're Anique.
She's good.
And a list of suspects, a who's who of comedians, including the stars of Broad City, Fleabag, Veep, and Parks and Rec.
The cast is stellar. This is like an A-team, just an all-star comedy team of castmates. It was so much fun to shoot this show.
You know, it's a great way to deflect being a murderer is to accuse everybody else of murder. I'm with child.
That makes sense. You kill someone and birth a new one in. The number stays the same.
As the police interrogations begin, the former classmates begin to turn on each other.
Everybody is a suspect, which is terrifying because my best friend is suspect number one, which is the nightmare of all nightmares.
Okay, I'm gonna find a way to listen on Brett's interrogation. Everybody's recollected event, of course, is gonna be skewed by their own prejudices and then through their own point of view. And those point of views are shown through different genres of film. Mine being, Anik's being a romantic comedy.
Everyone seems to think you did it.
Everyone. It's all anyone's talking about.
Walt doesn't really get a great party under his belt that evening. I think he's generally ignored for the whole evening. So, yeah, he probably had a pretty good look at everything while he was waiting for someone to pay him any kind of attention.
All I know is what I know, and I know that he knows what I know. And you're gonna find out soon, and everybody will find out soon the truth.
It was so refreshing to see a murder mystery told through the hard comedy lens. And then with the genres on top of it, it's really masterful how it was executed.
So who knows who's telling the absolute truth, or maybe everybody's telling a little bit of it. You know, we'll see.
Find out who done it. The After Party is streaming now on Apple TV+.
After a long wait, the Emmy-winning hit The Marvelous Mrs Maisel is finally releasing new episodes. We got to talk with the stars about season 4.
I think it's time to start the show.
And this is my moment.
Mrs. Maisel.
Fans overjoyed to finally have new episodes.
Every single show, I'm gonna say exactly what's on my mind.
Season 4 picking up immediately after Midge was fired from her big comedy tour in the season 3 finale.
She's trying to navigate motherhood and you know, making a space for herself in this industry that hasn't existed before. She doesn't have a lot of role models to look up to.
Make me a headliner. How am I supposed to do that if I can't even book you? I don't know. You're my manager. Manage me.
Rachel's character not the only one facing a career crisis. So too is her manager, played by Emmy winner Alex Borstein.
One of the things Susie learned at the end of season 3 is that she better not count on this one horse, that she's got to open up the stable and have more clients. And that's kind of what she's fiercely trying to do in season 4.
Susie Myerson and Associates. It's your chance to expand, start your business.
But Susie and Midge hardly alone in the new season. The entire extended family also back up to their old tricks.
She has us in the guest room.
So?
So, when you have guests, they'll sleep on top of us.
We have not been shooting for 14 months. So we're all like, you know, they're like we're these racehorses who are just being, you know, held there in the paddock and wanting to bolt.
Guilt is big with us, and we use it wisely.
The show just announcing its next season will be its last. But for now, the cast excited to be reunited and happy to sing the praises of their leading lady.
As a stand-up my whole life, I can tell you, you have to make each performance look like, this is the first time I've thought of any of this. That is, to me, one of the most surprising and incredible elements about Rachel.
I'm most impressed by her stamina. She is first one in, last one out.
It's just such a pleasure. You're working with the best of the best.
Thank you and good night.
The Marvelous Mrs Maisel is streaming now on Prime Video.
All right, staying on Prime Video, the character Jack Reacher is also back, but this time it is not a Tom Cruise film. It's a new streaming series, but it is still based on those best-selling books.
Jack Reacher, past deceased, retired Army.
Bronze Star, Silver Star, and a Purple Heart.
Move over Tom Cruise. Now actor Alan Ritchson is taking over the role of the retired military police officer caught up in a small-town crime conspiracy.
I grew up watching Tom Cruise. He's a film icon. He's a legend, and I'm grateful for everything that he brought to this. But I wanted to make sure that I absorbed only what I found in the books and in the scripts. I feel like that's where I can honor this character best.
You just go wherever you want, whenever you want.
Everyone's always jealous. I'm gonna uncover this whole operation.
There's just a lot to enjoy. The mystery, the romance, the drama, and you know, everybody wants their, you know, what's the TV show that we can watch right now? I need something to watch. This is one that you don't have to have read the books to feel that.
Author Lee Child writing over 20 Jack Reacher books, but this season based on the original novel Killing Floor.
This book has never been made into an adaptation before, and so I think that's exciting new territory. It's also kind of the origin story of Reacher, so it's nice to start a book at the beginning, and I think that that'll be exciting to the OG fans.
That book was written in '97, so with the technology in '97, obviously it's been upgraded in 2022. So so yeah, you'll see cell phones and things. You won't see fax machines and things like that.
Also part of the cast, actor Harvey Guillen.
I haven't slept for the last 2 weeks because I had to keep one eye open to protect you guys.
Best known from the Emmy-nominated hit What We Do in the Shadows.
When I think of the show, I think of like getting onto like a seat at a, at an amusement park, and you like realize as you're putting your belt on, oh wait, does this have a loop? Ah! And you like take off. That's exactly what it is. It's like it goes for a ride. It has comedy, it has sexiness, it has thrill, it has mystery. It has everything into one. So everyone's gonna be gagging. They're gonna be gagging.
Don't break the law, and promise me you won't end up in another holding cell.
No.
Get ready for the ride. Reacher is streaming now on Prime Video.
Now to the hugely popular Power franchise. The dramas produced by 50 Cent have expanded yet again, and our Hollywood insider Arthur Cade introduces us to the cast of Power Book 4, Force.
Have it be the success that it is. How important is this?
I think it's incredibly important, but if I'm being 100% honest, I'm a little surprised that within our industry, the show isn't more recognized.
Oh, how far they've come. 5 years after that interview with Joseph Sikora, he's now starring in his own spin-off and making Hollywood take notice.
New York is over. This is my chance.
You've been there since the beginning, and you've always been such a supporter of Tommy Egan, so you could basically do this interview by yourself, I think.
Tell me to make one wish. I'm only gonna wish for more wishes.
Celebrity Page TV, there from the origins of the Power universe, talking with the stars as more spin-offs were created, now leading up to Book 4.
Now that he's in a new environment, now that we've turned the Power world truly into the Power universe by getting past the 5 boroughs of New York City, what does Tommy need to be? What calibrations of his personality need to be messed with in order to survive in this new environment?
You clocking my city. It's gonna be a problem if I am. You don't want to stick around to find out.
The new series moving out of New York to Chicago, where Joseph's character Tommy tries to tie up some loose ends, but winds up getting tangled in the city's drug game.
Last we see Tommy, he's going off into the sunset, leaving New York, going solo. Where do we see him pick up in Chicago?
You're going to pick up with him. Like you said, I think it's kind of like coming to the city and new enemies, new opportunity, and new love, all kind of different things, and what kind of things that Chicago embraces.
So if Egan thinks he's going to walk into Chicago and have an easy time of it, we'll see what happens.
You're not afraid of hell. Sometimes I think I'm already there.
We're just so happy to be on the Tommy Egan show in this incredible universe made by Courtney Kemp and 50 Cent. I mean, my God, we are so lucky.
I just hope that the fans love, not just my character, but all the characters that are entering this new iteration of the Power universe.
Welcome to Chicago, Tommy.
For Celebrity Page TV, I'm Arthur Cade.
Still to come.
We're in Vegas celebrating the 20-year anniversary of the Chippendales, and I'm with Vinnie G.
I'm with Ricky, and you're watching Celebrity Page TV.
Fans love him on Jersey Shore. Now Vinnie G tells us about his other hit show, The Chippendales in Las Vegas. And later, brand new scoop from Soap Opera Digest on your favorite daytime dramas. It's all ahead on Celebrity Page TV. Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. Time to talk about our favorite daytime dramas, and nobody knows them better than Soap Opera Digest editorial director Stephanie Sloan. Thanks for joining us, Stephanie. So what's the big story you're following this week?
Bold and Beautiful is turning 35 on March 23rd and bringing back some familiar faces to mark the event. Jack Wagner will reprise the role of Nick, and Windsor Harmon will be back as Thorn in an episode that focuses on Brooke, played by original cast member Catherine Kelly Lang. Catherine tells us she never thought the job would last 35 years, but she calls it her happy place and says she's so grateful to still be there. As for Jack Wagner, he calls the experience of driving back to the studio deja vu, but was so happy he was there to celebrate the milestone.
And we know you always have casting updates, so who's on the move?
Julia Montgomery, who played Samantha on One Life to Live in the 80s, will return to Stopes for a special appearance on Young and the Restless. Julia tells us that she left the business to focus on her family, and she got her real estate license, which came in handy at the soap, where she will play a real estate agent. Julia said she had a blast being back in daytime. In other news, Sydney Michaela has announced that she's leaving the role of General Hospital's Trina to focus on her studies. She's currently a freshman at UCLA.
Thanks so much, Stephanie. For more stories like these, check out the newest issue of Soap Opera Digest.
All right, a show I know a little something about called The Chippendales is trending on CelebrityPage.com. And our social producer, Ricky Cornish, is joining us from Vegas, where they are celebrating a big anniversary, right, Ricky?
That's right, James. The Chippendales are celebrating 20 years at the Real Las Vegas, and who better to celebrate with than the Keto Guido himself, Vinnie G.
What's good, everybody? What up?
How happy are you that you're finally back?
I am so happy to be back. I was supposed to do this March 2020, and obviously the world got shut down. So now I have this like newfound appreciation. I didn't know if it was gonna come back. I didn't know if they wanted me to come back, but I think you'll be happy.
Definitely. Well, let's be real. You're back at the Chippendales, but we all want to know if Uncle Nino will be coming back to the Chippendales, because he made quite the surprising appearance last time.
As killer a body that he has, hopefully not. We'll see, but not now. I need to just focus on my show right now without any distraction.
Totally. And let's talk to the Jersey Shore fans out there. Of course, fans saw you on the show, and your mom was in the audience, and she actually cried watching you up on stage because she was so proud of you. So do you think your mom will come back to see you on stage again, too?
Yeah, I don't know if those were tears of joy or disappointment or or what they were, but my mom has seen my butt before, so you know it's totally fine.
Well, guys, definitely check out Vinny. He's going to be here through April 10th, back at the Chippendales. So thanks for taking some time.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
When we come back,
they are the best of the East End.
It's the return of a beloved TV drama. Next on Celebrity Page TV.
Fit Meals for You offers over 40 custom meals, including vegan meals or keto meals delivered fresh to your door. Owner Chef Joe Reck has worked with professional athletes and bodybuilders for over 25 years and knows what it takes to cook a healthy meal that tastes great. Fit Meal for You's fried chicken is one of the best in Las Vegas. Visit Fit Meals for You at 2101 South Decatur, just north of Sahara, or order your meal online and get it fresh to your door today at Fitmeals 4 on letteru.net. Fit Meals for You. Healthy has never been easier.
Now it's time for Hollywood Living.
If you're experiencing allergy symptoms like I do, sneezing, runny nose, itchy, watery eyes, nose or throat, Xyzal is a prescription strength oral antihistamine that you take at night. It works its magic to give you full strength allergy relief in the morning when pollen is at its worst, so you just wake up feeling great. And Nasacort is the #1 doctor recommended type of medicine for nasal allergy congestion. It's non-drowsy and gives you 24-hour continuous relief, and it's nose friendly too, so no scent or harsh taste, which is great. And you can get both of these right at stores like Walmart, Target, CVS, and Walgreens. Now, like it or not, spring allergies can also trigger more than sneezing in women. It also triggers stress urinary incontinence, or SUI, otherwise known as bladder leakage. It's Innovo. It's the first non-invasive FDA-cleared technology that actually treats bladder leaks from the comfort of your home. You can order it discreetly online at myinnovo.com. There's no prescription or doctor visits required. Use code SPRING125 to save $125, which is even better. And there you have it, my must-haves for spring.
Leaving me alone and hurt. Haven't I been good to you? Haven't I been sweet to you? Stop in the name of love. Baby, think it over. Think it over, baby. Stop in the name of love. Baby, think it over. You break my heart. Oh, stop.
Welcome back. The popular British series Call the Midwife is returning this week, and Ranker.com is telling us all about season 11 and what else is watchworthy.
British period drama Call the Midwife has already extended its impressive run in the UK, with its 11th season premiering back in January. For American fans of this series about a group of nurse midwives in working-class London during the 1950s and 60s, Season 11 won't air on PBS until March 20th. So what should Yankees watch while they wait for the new episodes of one of Britain's most popular dramas to premiere? Watchworthy has some TV recommendations Call the Midwife fans are statistically more likely to jolly well love. Our first recommendation is Happy Valley, another UK export that's found popularity here in the States. Happy Valley is a dark crime drama and not a soapy period piece like Call the Midwife. But the two shows both offer strong stories, vividly drawn characters, and incredible acting. Once you start watching this kidnap drama, you won't be able to stop yourself from binging the whole thing. Next, we're recommending HBO's Gilded Age. The series may be set in New York, but coming from Downton Abbey creator Julian Fellowes, it's still as British as HBO gets. Featuring Christine Baranski and Cynthia Nixon, this period drama about industrial capitalism's boom period in the late 19th century is sure to offer the same balance of intrigue and heart that endeared so many fans to Downton Abbey. That's it for this week, Call the Midwife fans. Be sure to check out the Watchworthy app to get more suggestions based on your personal tastes.
Look for new episodes Sundays on PBS.
A hit on both sides of the pond. All right, thank you, James. For James and the team, I'm Sonia Isabelle. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next week here. And of course, we always have you covered on celebritypage.com for your daily trending stories.
We know what it feels like to be unhappy and unhealthy, and we want to help you get to happy and healthy. We have nutrition programs, we have personal training, boot camp classes, CrossFit classes, and excellent coaching to help you get to where you want to be. But the best part of it is that we start by sitting down with you one-on-one, and we talk about your goals and we talk about your life's journey so far, and it's a free meeting where we figure out your life plan together. You're finally going to have help becoming the happiest and healthiest you can be.